My glasses crooked. See, this that shit I'm talking about, bro. I came on here to talk shit today. I don't feel like being introspective today. I got some real shit we need to talk about, man. Abundance. I get a lot of questions on social media regarding how do I not trip about a woman leaving or just anybody in general just leaving and things not going your way, just being filled with failure, disappointment, and rejection and all that, right? What people don't understand, that rejection, disappointment, and failure is inevitable in life. Everybody has to go through it. You should ultimately be ready for it too as a man. I feel like that's because you're gonna see a lot of that. No matter how good you think you look, no matter what, it's gonna happen. And this is more outside of women as well. It could be for anything. It could be women, jobs, opportunities, anything you can think of. And what I like to compare life to are fingernails. Okay. And what do I mean by that? When you clip your fingernails because it gets too long, it gets too hectic, right? And you don't want to have sloppy looking fingernails. You clip them somewhat short, right? Or very short, depending on your preference. And then you leave it alone. It's okay because you know they're going to grow back. And depending on your diet and how you treat your life already, it's going to change the pace of how fast they grow back. Now, what does this have to do with what I'm talking about? That's how you should look at people and opportunities and women, at least if you get disappointed by those frequently. Look, if something doesn't go your way, cut it out. You're going to keep on trying. You're going to keep on trying. But eventually, if it doesn't work for you and you want to move on to something, cut it out. And then eventually, you will get another opportunity. Eventually, it will come back in a different way. A way you might not expect, like it might come as a different person. It might come as a different opportunity. Ultimately, it will grow back like fingernails. And the thing with fingernails is they grow back pretty fast. But that's because you don't pay attention to it. You don't dwell on the fact that you just cut your fingernails or that you just clipped your fingernails. But if you were to clip your fingernails and you look at it day to day, every hour of the day, you're going to say to yourself, damn, my shit isn't growing at all. It's actually growing it's going very slow. When is it going to speed up? When is this process going to be completed? Bro, you look at them every day. You're skewing your own lens of your progress. And I hate that for you. It's when you don't pay attention and when you don't give serious energy, that's when it really starts coming to you. That's not me saying anything revolutionary. You've probably heard that all the time, but it's true. I'm brainstorming in my head like a real life example that we can think of because let's be real, y'all like to talk about women. Okay, I do too. So let's say you just got out of a breakup. Okay. And no. Let's not go breakup. Let's not go breakup. Okay. It'll come down to a breakup, but it won't be a breakup. Just hear me out. I'm doing a lot of thinking here. There's this girl that you've been talking to that eventually gets into a relationship. This is your first relationship, but she bosses you around. She tells you all this shit. She's basically just a dictator, and you don't want to break up with her because that's all you know. You don't want to restart. You think that's the best you can do because we only tolerate the respect that we think we deserve, right? So you're just putting up with that shit. You shouldn't be doing that. And you know you shouldn't be doing that, but you don't have the heart to say anything. Why would you? This is your first. You don't want to mess that up because eventually you'll victim blame yourself. You know what I mean? The thing is, a big part as to why you don't want to cut that out is because you don't think there will be another like that. She's so high up on the pedestal, you don't think she can be replicated. And maybe some aspects she can't. But overall, the message is still the same. When you cut that off, you'll start living your life. Really, you'll start living for you. You're not worried about who's coming next after that. The important thing is you clip what is hurting you or you clip the overgrowth. You don't pay attention to it anymore. You go live life, and as you're living life, your nails start growing. Your life starts growing. One thing leads to another. After time has passed, your nails are already grown back. You now have a new woman. Your life seems a lot better. And that's because you didn't keep on checking every second of the day, just skewing the lens of your progress. You got to have a different way of looking at things, because if you dwell on things for too long, it's going to keep you in that space. How are you going to level up like that? You can't move on as a person like that. And you know this. You treat that like opportunities too, man. There was actually a beautiful quote that I got in one of my TikTok comments. It's like when you get rejected from a job, like when you get interviewed for a job, and they say, well, they want to pursue other candidates. Like, no, it means you didn't get it. You're not going to stay in the lobby after that and just dwell on the defeat, are you? I hope not. That wouldn't make any sense. Why would you stay there after the job said no? You could reapply. You could keep on reapplying, but you'd cover a lot more ground if you just went about your day and found a place of employment that actually wants you, right? But imagine you're trying to find, dude, I'm sitting on my leg and my foot fell asleep, bro. Hold up. Okay. Oh, dude, I need to stretch. I got no drawers on. I need to cover up. Okay, like I was saying, imagine you're trying to find another job, but in the back of your head, you just keep on thinking. You just keep on thinking about the job that rejected you. It's like, damn, like this job is cool, but that last job that didn't hire me really f***ed me up. You're gonna miss everything that's in front of your face because you're thinking about the past. Do what you need to do right now and prioritize the thing that's in your face so you don't miss out on these opportunities trying to think about the shit that didn't even serve you. That doesn't make any sense. The shit gonna grow back like fingernails. Look, bro, I'm not an overly cold individual. Okay? I'm not an overly cold individual. I understand that there are nuances and complexities to every dynamic in this earth, on this world, in this world, whatever the fuck, okay? But the minute you start letting go and you just keep on going, as if you clip your fingernails and you're not worried about it growing back, that's the minute you start winning and you start focusing on the things that are going to help you. You're not letting anybody or anything stop you just because it didn't go into your favor. A no from somebody doesn't mean shit. Don't take that out of context. A no from somebody means you need to get yes somewhere else, and you're not going to be able to do that if you're still stuck on that no. You feel what I'm saying? Or do you not? It's interesting how this life shit works, man, because if I were to tell myself this about 5 years ago, I wouldn't listen to him, because obviously when you're super young you think you know every fucking thing, and that's not true at all. When you're a man, expect for rejection, expect disappointment, expect failures. It's all part of life. That's the trials and tribulations. That is the genuine human experience. Life wouldn't be life without any of that. You know, it makes you sit there and appreciate the good times that you have, because what would you have it to compare? What would you compare it to? You know, I can't talk today, can I? You guys are making me nervous. I just think the moment where I got out of my own head and I stopped trying to prioritize the rejection and the failure, the disappointment, that's when life got a lot better. Whenever things don't go our way, we tend to make that the forefront of our life. It'll be like the center of attention, and it just occupies all your time, and it really doesn't do anything for you, because you could have some good shit happen to you, but if that disappointment was so impactful, it's going to outshine the good that just spawned in front of your face. And now, why would you want to take away from the good in your life? There's a lot of hard shit and a lot of bad shit going on, so any good that you get in your life at this point, you need to cherish that. It's a real simple way. I want you to think about life like fingernails, bro. It will always grow back. I think this is a great way to illustrate how everything in life is temporary. Nothing is going to be forever. I'll bring it up again because I love this saying. You clip your fingernails, they're short now. They're going to grow back. You're not worried about that. You can say that same thing about hair, but some of you guys have bad luck. I got my bonnet on. You see, I'm protected. Okay? Fingernails going to grow back. Okay? And depending on what you got going on, like your diet, if your diet is good, your fingernails are going to grow back even faster than the average person. That can go with life as well. If you're making good decisions and you're doing things that are beneficial to you, opportunities are going to come back to you in no time, even though you just cut off some that were damaging to you, or some that you just didn't want to do. That's the scary thing about talking out loud or just thinking out loud, because all of this in my head makes sense, but is it making sense to you? I guess that's something I won't know until I actually upload and I look at the comments, man. I've just been trying to get my consistency up, but I guess that's all that matters, right? I don't know. Life is really strange, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Why does my camera keep on focusing in and out, dude? Make a decision, man. Make a decision, man. Damn. So it's like, what are we paying for? What are we paying for? But I mean, if we make it a long story short, I don't want you dwelling on anything for too long. You can't live life like that. You're blocking your blessings by doing that. And I think we should end the video here before it gets a little too redundant. I can only explain this so many times, right? I'm not big on YouTube yet, so I'm not too concerned on the watch time, but I really do hope that you took something from this today. It's really quick, simple. I didn't even take off my shades. I'm coming at you with a quick message, you know what I mean? If you're listening to this, I'm glad you're still here with us. Every day you wake up is a decision to get after it. And I'm glad you made that decision. Every day is a good day when you wake up. Have a good night.